Welcome to another video, guys, and I have good news for you if you are a student who is thinking of going to the US in June or later. Alright, so I'm coming to you with the official news that has been released by US Travel Docs, essentially the US Embassy in India, of course. And this is relating to the F-1, J-1, M-1 and their dependents, F-2, J-2s. So all of those guys who are waiting for appointments with these visa classes, if you are one of them and you are thinking of going to late summer or the fall intake, well, you're in luck because you have good news coming. So the first part that is really important that may actually give you the thrill that you're looking for is that June appointments will be opening in a couple of weeks, essentially as per the official press release of the US Embassy in India. So June appointments are coming. But when are they exactly releasing? This has not been answered. They just said that they are going to be coming in the next few weeks. What we do know is that they confirmed that if you are a student who has to go for their term in the US in mid-June or later, these appointments will actually cater to you. So hopefully we are hoping that in May, in the month of May, in the upcoming 1 or 2 weeks or max 3 weeks, they should open up some June appointments which are mid-June and later. Something like that should be opening up. So hopefully if they're having a bulk opening like that, we will certainly be there. The second point, which actually may not sound like good news to you guys right now, is that they've mentioned that the fall students, all of you guys who are going for fall, essentially August or September intake, your emergency requests will be denied if you are filing them right now. First off, if you're working with us, you would already know that we would not advise you to apply for emergency requests until and unless you are in that 60-day period before your program start date. In fact, we send you an email when your eligibility day comes in that from today you are eligible to file it. Secondly, on top of that, if you can wait a little bit further, I'm not saying file it on the 60th day itself. Maybe wait till you have just 40, 45 days or maybe even 30 days. In a lot of cases, that shows even more emergency in your case, right? So apparently the reason that the US Travel Docs team has given us for this denial of the emergency request that's going to be happening as per them is that fall students, you have plenty of time right now and you do not need emergency requests at this moment. And they did this last year as well. They do have a bulk opening beforehand, but let me just warn you, some students do get left out, and we have seen this last year as well, and they had to defer. So please make sure that you are actively monitoring. When it comes to the realistic state, what's going on with the CJF Federal portal over here that you can see, for the most part, our success rates in the last, I would say, 1 week for student visas have been close to about 72 to 73%. But again, that's basically our performance, the experimentation that we have done. And on top of that, while these rates used to be over 90% last year, there have been rejections this year. So they're close to somewhere around 70% as of now, as you can see. Again, this is for all the cases that we have filed, and we know that we've filed correctly. We're not filing any cases before the 60-day time period. We're not doing anything that is basically against the norms of emergency requests, and we're filing strong applications, and even then we are receiving these rates, whereas with these exact applications last year the rates used to be somewhere close to around 90-95%. Finally, point number 3 is essentially an advice from the US Travel Docs, the US Embassy in India, and our side as well, that you continue to monitor. What we mean by that is continue monitoring on this exact CJF Federal portal, continue looking for slots at all times. And actually, the thing is that it is extremely difficult to do that, to be very honest. The reason is there's a 12 click per day limit, so you cannot have more than those clicks. There's a 72-hour block if you actually exceed those clicks, and the portal is extremely slow, so you cannot actually monitor 24/7, which essentially makes you prone to actually not being able to find the appointments even when they open up. So make sure that you are doing it with a group of friends, if at all you are doing it by yourself. Otherwise, if you need our help, you can take a look at the YMGrad website, and we of course monitor 24/7 because we have access to hundreds and hundreds of accounts. You can go down over here and you can take a look at the visa application help just in case you would be interested. We cover everything including slot booking. Now, I hope that this news is something that you really enjoyed learning about, because this actually is something that we were also waiting for a long time. Slot openings last year, the bulk slot opening, I believe that happened somewhere around the 1st of June, and this year we do not know exactly when it may happen, but in the next couple of weeks we want you to be very, very vigilant. If you have any other questions regarding the process, or if you'd like to know more about when the openings happen, you can always reach out to me and follow me on Instagram. Make sure that you're following these stories closely. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more such content and updates just before the actual openings. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye and take care for now.